announcements. I don't know if you guys saw, but the 21-Day Fix Extreme is on the Beachbody On Demand now. And the Hammer and Chisel is also on the On Demand. So what that means is if someone buys the challenge pack for the On Demand, they have access to those programs, which is new because before you had to buy the DVDs for those. So that's pretty cool. That makes the BOD challenge pack, that makes it more appealing. So there's more programs to offer people for those 90 days. So that's something I would definitely be pushing if it gives people a lot of variety and it has some really great programs on it. So that's pretty cool. And same sales on all those challenge packs this month. So that's a lot of sales going on. And I'll pull up the calendar in a minute and it has the different challenge packs on there. And the yoga retreat, don't forget about that. That's still on the On Demand. So you can still reach out to the yogis out there with that one. And it's a really good program. So don't forget about that. And I'm going to go ahead and pull up the team calendar. This is the second month that I've made one, just so you guys can see it in case you missed it. It is on the team page. It's in the file section, and it's also posted as a picture, so you can just pull it up and save it to your phone if you want. Pretty simple. And let me screen share real quick, and I'll show that to you. Okay, thumbs up if y'all can see it. The calendar. Sweet. Okay. So I just didn't do these days because I didn't start the calendar I didn't get it done till this weekend. But basically we have the sale challenge packs here, 21-Day Fix and Fix Extreme, 22-minute hardcore, the size, PiYo, Body Beast, Country Heat, 3-day refresh. Those challenge packs are all on sale, and I may have even missed a few. When you go to log in, I think it might even say it when you're picking Coach Online Office or a previous office. I think it might have all of them listed too. But and the Health Bet started, of course, last week on the 5th. We're done with 1 week of that. So hopefully you guys have been logging your shakes with pictures and your 3 workouts, so you can get some of that money. And I put on here to hit SC5 as a goal early in the month. That's always my goal. It doesn't always happen that way, but I always set it as a goal because it's much better to hit it early and then to be worrying about it later. And I also put on here ideas of things to post each day because I know posting can be a struggle, and I want to make it easier for you as far as finding things to post about the business or about working out or ways to incorporate that into your daily posts. So I've given ideas on here, like you can see, like for Tuesday here, post your transformation story for Transformation Tuesday on your personal page. If you're too nervous maybe to do your own first, you can borrow another coach's, because most coaches don't mind if their posts are shared. I have several friends, like I go to the Team Inspiration page sometimes, and you can find transformation posts on there and just double check that they don't mind if you share it. And then you can say, this is one of my coach friends, this is her transformation from using the programs in Shakeology like I've been doing or whatever. And you can use that. That's always a great way. If you have a challenger who's just doing a kick butt job, you can use them as a transformation. But ultimately, you do want to have a transformation to share because they're watching you and following your journey, and you want them to be able to be a part of that journey with you. Okay, so you want to have one, and it doesn't always, like obviously some of us are going to have physical transformations, but you don't always just have to share about that. Like if some of you have had mindset shifts or have had more confidence or have had more of a community or just all the things, like I would just make a list of all the things you love about coaching, and you can find a way to use those as transformation posts. And you can always go through my posts, go through our upline coaches, Micah, and you can find where we have done that. Sometimes I'll do a mindset post. Sometimes I'll do a physical one. You can choose. But so today's call is mostly about posting, okay? And how posting is basically, I don't know the word I'm looking for. It's super, super important to make sure you're posting every day. Like bottom line, you need to post every day. If you're not, you need to reevaluate why you're not and how you're going to fix it. The reason you need to post every day is because you need to be consistent on that billboard. Your Facebook page is your billboard. And by page, I mean your personal page, your fit page, whatever you're using. That's what people are seeing, okay? Even if you're doing that behind the scenes stuff, you're talking to people in person, on Messenger and all of that, people are still watching you, especially if you've like posted here and there. Like they know you're on a journey, but they're kind of following you. So you need to be consistent so that they're seeing something from you every day. And of course, they're not seeing every post, even if it feels like it. So we need to make sure we're being consistent with our posts. Before I go on with that, I'm going to just finish up with the calendar and then we'll go back. I got distracted. Sorry. I forgot the calendar was up. So on the calendar here, you can see today I started a free Butts and Guts 2-week challenge group. It was super last minute. Some other coaches wanted to jump in and do that. So I posted the link on our team page and you can ask to join that. If you have some people who you want to give value to who aren't quite ready to purchase any programs, add them to that free group. There's an exercise every day that they can do, and there's a meal plan with recipes. It's super, super helpful, and it will really give value to that person. You're giving them something for free. And I definitely recommend that they sign up to be to have you as their free coach before you put them in that group. Just so they're already there, they're a customer of yours, even though they didn't pay anything. And if they ever do decide to order them, they're under you. You can see on the 19th, I'm going to start a new Facebook group, just a challenge group. I call them accountability groups usually. So that's anyone that wants to jump in on that with me, you're more than welcome. That's just going to be a standard like 4-week group. And so I'll do a week of prep and then we'll start into the actual working out. So that'll be for new challengers, or well, it can be people that are carrying over from old ones too, but I just mean it'll start from the beginning basically. And then you can see I put a live team power hour and I put that on the 19th as well. Did I not put I didn't put the live call on there for tonight, or it got hidden. I'm so sorry. I thought it was on the calendar. So next week is the live team power hour. A couple of you have done that before. I love them. It just gives me that extra power hour and it helps. I feel like it's super helpful for going through what a power hour should look like and how you can get it done in just 1 hour. So, okay. And then another team call at the end of the month. So I'm going to stop the screen share and I'm going to go back and talk about posting just a little bit more and then we'll do some questions. So, as far as posting, like what I was saying is you must be posting because people need to be seeing you consistently to help build that trust. So 3 to 5 times a day. 3 is minimum, okay? If you're not posting every day, you really need to be posting every day, okay? And it doesn't always have to be, like, I think sometimes the biggest struggle, like for me, I'll just say for me first, the biggest struggle was I never posted before. Like before I became a coach, I never posted. Like it was like Christmas, maybe I would post one thing, just random things. And so I was like, what am I going to do? People are going to be like, why is Carly posting so much all of a sudden? But you know what? It wasn't even a big deal. I started posting 3 times a day, every day, and people liked it. Like it wasn't a big deal. I had support. And now it's just, oh, Carly's posting again. Like, I don't think that it's any big deal now. And because remember, people are always following you, whether they like it or not. So if you're only getting 1 like, so what? Keep going. Because seriously, sometimes I post stuff and I'm like, why did I only, and then I'm like, stop it, Carly, who cares? It's not about the likes because people are still seeing it. And they're going to keep following you and building that trust with you if you keep posting. So just make sure you are working on yourself because that is first and foremost. Because I think sometimes we get a little like off of our path, then our business sort of goes a little bit off the path too, because we need to be focusing on ourselves first because fitness is our business, right? And then it kind of reflects off of us when we post. So there's ideas to post in the calendar. And then some other ideas that I have is like, do 1 health and fitness post a day. Do 1 to 2 lifestyle posts, just like you and your kids, you and your dogs, you and your family, just whatever's going on in your day. And then one motivational post. And then if you were to do like another biz opportunity or something, that could be up to 5 posts. But like a standard day, if you're only doing 3, just do, a fitness, a lifestyle, and a motivation or something. That's pretty simple. But my goal right now is to always get 4 in, because I tend to get closer to the 3, and I know 4 just gives me more traction, I feel like, with giving the opportunity for more people to see my posts. Okay, so very important, really, really, that's going to be, I think, a game changer for some of you once you start actually posting on your page, okay? Another thing, know your audience. Like, do y'all know who you're posting to? Do y'all know what they like? Do you know what they want to see more of? So that's something you really need to take some time to consider. Like, figure out your perfect person that you're posting to, okay? You can draw a picture. You can write about them. Like, write all the things that they're interested in. What do they like to do? Do they have kids? And then that's your niche. That's your person, okay? Because if you go very broad and you're going for everybody, you don't want to leave anybody out, it's not going to be narrow enough to draw people in, okay? You want people to be able to relate to you, so you want to make sure that you're posting to that niche that's going to relate to what you're posting about, okay? And so just keep that in mind. It's very good to know who your market person is or who your niche person is. So also keep in mind, what do people like to see from you? Like, for example, I know when I post a picture of my daughter, that's going to be a more popular picture than anything else that I post. And that's just the way it is. I can post a selfie of myself and get 5 likes, but I can post a picture of her, and get just 100 or something sometimes. But so keep that in mind when you're posting. Just make sure and post something like that once a day, something that people are going to want to see. And don't get discouraged when you post the other things and they don't love them, because they're still watching, okay? Just keep that in mind. So whether it's baby, whether it's kids, whether it's your dogs, whether it's meal prepping, whether it's cooking, whether it's just a pic of you and your shake, maybe people love that. It depends on who your audience is. Because if you're unmarried and fitness is like your life, I mean, there's probably a lot of people that are going to relate to that picture of you and your shake, or that picture of you at the gym, okay? So just keep all of that in mind, and make a list tonight. Make a list of the things you think that people would really like to see, and just try to squeeze one of those in each day. So that'll get to your market. And make sure every day you're adding people to your network, and figure out what your social media platforms are going to be. And if you're not sure what I mean by that, I'm talking like Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, Twitter. What else is there? I'm missing one. Pinterest. And figure out, I say pick 2, because, well, Snapchat, that's kind of a fun one. I mean, you can throw that in as your 3rd one, I would say, if you want to try it out, because I think you should jump on board. But don't try to master all of them. Don't be like, oh yeah, I'm going to go do all 6 of them and I'm going to nail them, because it's just going to be too overwhelming. So like for me, I pick Facebook and Instagram, and I've been throwing in Snapchat, but I really enjoy Snapchat. So it's fun for me. So pick them and learn them and use them. So like with Facebook, every day they have the recommended friends list. Make sure you know where that is, and just go add at least 5 people from that recommended friends list every single day. It's simple. It's simple because usually they're mutual friends. So if it were like to send your hey girl messages, like, in a week or so after you added them, all you have to do is be like, hey girl, you popped up on my recommended friends list, and I just wanted to say, hey, I hope you're having a good week. Maybe point out something you saw on their wall if they post it, But that to me is simple when we have mutual friends, because I can just send a message like that. And it's not super weird. I mean, I'm not trying to sell something right away. I'm just connecting with them right away. And hey, we've got a connection, and now we can just go about for a while, and maybe we'll reconnect after that. So Facebook, it's super easy to add. Instagram takes a little more work, okay? So Instagram, you really have to figure out how you're going to do it. There are several ways to do it. You can go through and you can add people. You can follow and unfollow people and do that all on your own. Like, if you're going to choose to do that, one thing I recommend is find I guess we call it maybe an influencer or somebody who has a lot of followers that you like a blogger you like, or a workout, trying to think of a good one, or like I have an author that I like, Becky Thompson. And so on Instagram, I can go to her Instagram, look at her followers, and I can say, I can follow people that follow her. Okay. Does that make sense? Now I know they're probably a mom. They're probably a Christian. They probably are interested in parenting and doing, learning how to be a better parent. And they're probably similar to me. So I know I can go through and follow those people, and they might follow me back. Even if they're private, a lot of times private people will follow you back, which is interesting. Or they'll let you see their stuff and you can like and comment it, and then they'll follow you back. It's hit or miss. Okay, so that's one way you can do it. That takes a little more effort because you have to keep track of the people you follow if you want to unfollow them. Because you don't want to build up your followers massively, whereas the people following you is like a small number. You know what I mean? You don't want your people you're following to be a huge number. You would rather that be smaller. The other way is there's this website called Instagress. It's Instagress, Instagress.com. And you can set that up where it'll go through and it'll like lots of pictures and follow people, and you can put hashtags in there of things you might normally hashtag. You wouldn't want to do spammy stuff, or you'll get a lot of weird people that you follow. So you want to make it very, very specific. Like you could do a lot of different fitness people like Jillian Michaels, people who aren't Beachbody, because sometimes people follow them that are, interested in fitness, obviously. And so that's a really nice thing. And you pay that one does cost. You pay, I want to say $9.99 for 30 days of it or something, which is a lot of days. You get your money's worth with that. It's not very much. The only trick is it's supposed to unfollow, but I cannot get it to unfollow. So I use Crowdfire to go through and unfollow because it shows me who's not following me back. Because Instagram doesn't show you who's not following you back. You have to use third-party programs to figure that out, unless you go into each person specifically. Okay, so those are a couple of things that you can use. But I very much encourage you to grow your Instagram following. If you are choosing to use that as a social media platform, you need to grow it so that you have a network there too, and people are seeing your posts. And whenever you post on Instagram, don't click post on Facebook too. Okay? Because what happens when you do that, I did it at the beginning too, and I didn't know. What happens is when it automatically posts from Instagram to Facebook, less people will see your post on Facebook. Because Facebook does those algorithms that I don't understand, but when people post straight from Instagram, they are less visible to other people. So organically post on Facebook. Don't post through Instagram on Facebook, okay? So it's one extra step, but if you copy and paste your text, it's no big deal. It just takes an extra 5 seconds. And I highly recommend to put your hashtags in a notes section in your phone and just copy and paste those and change them up depending on, if it doesn't match your post, maybe change a few of them up or something. But that's saved me on a lot because I used to sit there and hashtag for 5 minutes and I'd be like, okay. So I finally put them in a notes thing, and I actually had one for each day, and then I got a new phone and I haven't went back and changed it. But you can even do one for each day of the week, and it makes it kind of simple. And you can have a little, Sunday fun day, motivational Monday, transformation Tuesday, whatever. Okay. So utilize those platforms and build them. Okay. I will say Instagram is one of the hardest ones in my opinion to build, but some people rock it, So maybe you're one of those people. Maybe you'll notice once you get started, you love it and you just go crazy with it, So just figure it out and post and build your followers and friends. And the other thing We talked about our journeys. Make sure you're on your journey being a product of the product. It's not about speed. Sometimes, like, I don't want you to feel discouraged if you're feeling like you're not getting where you want to be. Like, I still want you to try to get there, obviously. You should go for your goals. But I just mean slow and steady is okay in this business. Because the worst thing you can do is decide that you're just not going to post anymore. You're just not going to do anything anymore. Like, that's like quitting your business, okay? As long as you are consistently doing these things, your business will eventually grow. If you are connecting with people, if you are adding people to your network, if you are posting about your journey, things are going to happen. Some people go faster and things happen faster. Some people go slower and it happens slower. But the success is equally as great, okay? You're still successful no matter what speed you go. So keep that in mind. But of course, I still encourage big, lofty goals and, kick some booty goals. And then the only other thing is, I was going to talk a little bit about videos, but I think we'll talk about that on another team call, more about, because it'll take a little bit. And once we start getting in the groove of posting all the time, then I think it'll be more advantageous to talk about those videos, because it had to do with editing and stuff like that. So we will move on to prizes for this month. So for the Success Club prizes, I'm sorry, just a sec. What? Not too much. I'm at the end. Almost a question. Sorry. My husband's impatient. Just kidding. Okay. So Success Club prizes this month. I'm doing it a little different, and I'm really excited about it. So what I'm going to do this month is you can be eligible to get the prize no matter how many Success Club points you have. So it's going to be the same prize, but it's going to be a drawing. So every Success Club point that you get is one entry into that drawing. So if you get Success Club 1, then that's one, your name goes into the pot 1 time. If you get Success Club 3, it goes in 3 times, 5 times, 10 times, etc. And you get 20 times. Okay, so obviously the probability goes up the more Success Club points you get, but it's still possible if you get 1 Success Club point. So I'm just really encouraging you to change lives, get those Success Club points, okay? So the prize is the Success Club prize. It's 1 motivational tank and a professional development book. It's going to be the Go Giver, and if you've already read the Go Giver, we'll have a second option there. We will do like H3 leadership or the 10X rule. But for now, the Go Giver, I love it, love it, love it. I finished it like a week ago. If you haven't read it, it's amazing. But if you want, so you can get it immediately and read it, or you can hold off for the Success Club prize. Either way, I'll get you a different book if you decide to read it this month. It's a super quick read, like 3 hours, like if you're listening to it. It's quick. I loved it. So anyways, motivational tank and a PD book. That is a Success Club prize. And it's a drawing, remember, so only 1 person will get it. And I'm also going to do a ladder rung prize, which if you don't know what I'm talking about, I will post like an image or something maybe tomorrow about what the leadership ladder is with Beachbody. But it's basically a way to help measure your volume as a coach. And volume, so it's like rank is one way to look at your success, and volume in this leadership ladder is another way to look at success. And when they go together, you're the most successful that you can be, when you're utilizing both rank and leadership ladder. So anyone who gets to the next leadership rung, so if you haven't ever hit a rung, team builder is going to be your first rung, or business starter. I'll have to look again. It's either business starter or team builder. I don't remember. I think business starter and then team builder. That's right. So if you hit business starter this month, then your next rung is team builder. So if at the end of this month you hit team builder, then you get a prize. And anyone who hits the next leader rung on the ladder will get this prize. And it's going to be a $25 gift card of your choice. You can choose. And like I said, I will post that leader ladder tomorrow. And this one is for all my peeps who want to go Emerald, okay? So, Emerald by Thursday. Why Thursday? because Micah, Team Inspiration, Micah Folsom, is doing the Elite Contenders training, and you have to be Emerald by Thursday to be included in this training. And it's a huge opportunity because Micah's opening it up for like her coaches, which doesn't always happen. A lot of times you have to be one of Micah's personally sponsored coaches to get into these really cool trainings. But this time she's opening it up for everyone. So it's going to really help set you up on like a plan for an 18-month goal for your business, basically, and help you hit those huge marks to get there. So Emerald by Thursday, you can get if you hit Emerald by Thursday, it will be a $25 Victoria's Secret gift card. And I do that because I know a lot of people love their athletic gear. If you're totally not into that, we can work something out if you hit Emerald. And H3 Leadership or the 10X Rule, you'll get one of those books. So that is for the Emerald prize by Thursday, this Thursday, okay? So lots of prizes. I'll post about all this tomorrow because I guess I'm going to go hang out with my man here in a minute. But that is all that I have. Do you guys have any questions? I'm super excited. I saw you shaking your head, Barbie, over there like, Emerald's my goal. You can do it. It's like I've said before, like I just decided one day that I was going to be Emerald, and then I made it happen. Like I decided Andrew's going to be on my weak leg. Okay, we're just going to sign him up. And then I found a family member who would get a challenge pack and sign up as a coach on my right leg. And
yeah, I'm putting for one more.
Yeah, you can do it. I know you're willing. I remember you said you were willing for your husband to jump on. Just get another person on board with you, girl, and you're there, okay? You can do it. And do you want I have a Emerald messaging thread going with one of our coaches and then another coach from another team. Do you want in on that thread?
Yeah, I'll click on that. I think I saw that on my break today.
Yeah, I'll add you to it because you could comment on it, but since you just told me, I'll just add you to it. And just for any sort of conversation. I mean, it's got other people other than me, so it's nice to be able to bounce ideas or questions or thoughts, whatever. Okay? And Katie, I've got you in a group. Any questions about posting, business, whatever?
No.
No questions? That's fine. Just message me if you have any personal questions. And that's all I got. I think the recording managed to stay the whole time, so that's good. Okay, well, I'm going to let you girls go. Shoot me any messages if you have any other questions. Okay? Or if you think of it later and you're like, oh, yeah, I should have asked that. Okay? But I'll see y'all later. I'm going to go. Oh, wait. Take a screenshot. Here we go. Wait, we got to take a screenshot. Because why? Why do we need to take a screenshot?
I have no idea.
No idea? Because this is a coaching post opportunity. If you take a screenshot, then you can post about how you got to hang out with your girls from your team. I know it's only a few of us tonight, but they don't know that this was only all of us, you know. There could have been more than one screen. So get ready, and we will take a screenshot. And I'll send it. Okay. I'll do one more just in case. Ready? I'll tell you when to smile. If you want to smile. Ready? 1, 2, 3, smile. Okay. That was probably a good one. I'll post it on our team page, okay? And then you girls can use it if you want to post tonight. If you want to post tomorrow, you at least have the option to use it, okay? I'll see you girls later. It was good talking to you. Bye.